Hey guys, it's Maka here, you're watching a Nintendo Box video, and today I'm actually making a video which is kind of follow up to the one I made the other day, because the other day I made a short little update video on a new game that's coming out for the Wii U in November called Sonic Boom. And today it's kind of a video about my opinions on the game Sonic Boom. And I have quite a few opinions on this game. This game's one that definitely caught my eye because it's a beloved franchise, but it's something that's actually brand new for the franchise. It's kind of a new break for the franchise. It's completely its own thing from the canon series, and that's something that of course is going to grab my interest. It's something that's going to be exciting. And while some Sonic fans may say that it's not exciting, no one can dispute that it's definitely somewhat different to the normal canon Sonic series, because this is definitely at least highlighted by the character design changes, which have been talked about to death, and I'm not going to talk about them for too long because I'm sure you've heard it all if you follow the lead up to this game, because it's been everywhere. It's been the main talking point, and frankly I've had enough of speaking about it with people as well, and it's just overdone, guys. And all my opinions are on it is that I don't particularly care. I think all the character designs, while different, are all pretty cool. They all kind of make sense, especially Tails. Tails as one really makes sense because he's kind of the mechanic of the group, and he does the piloting of the planes, and they just make sense with the goggles. And the sports tape I don't particularly mind. It looks a bit like sports tape, but you can look past it. It's not the character designs that I play the game for, is it? It's the gameplay, maybe the graphics, the story, not so much in a Sonic game, but that's going to be a new kind of story, so that's going to be interesting as well. And that's about all I have for opinions on that, guys. And that leads me on to my second thought about the game, which actually isn't so much about the game, it's more about the Wii U and the 3DS, which I think is just great that they're getting an exclusive, which will bring more people to the systems, because that's just something that the Wii U particularly definitely needs. I mean, it's a great system, and at the moment they're out there, they're all good systems in their own right, but this is something that can equally bring a lot of fans to the game system. I mean, it brings a lot of kids to it because this is going to be a child-centric game according to the developers, but also it brings a lot of die-hard Sonic fans. I mean, I know that there's a lot of Sonic fans that are outraged about some of these changes, but there's a lot that are really interested in them as well. Some people think that it's a good move for the series. It's definitely something different, and people acknowledge, some people at least acknowledge, that this isn't going to be the be all and end all for Sonic. There's still going to be modern Sonic, and then there's going to be Sonic Boom. And that partnership that Nintendo and Sega had for the three Sonic games to be exclusive on Wii U and 3DS was just massive, and it was good news for all parties involved, because it just meant that Nintendo had some more exclusives that were sure to lure some more people over to their platforms. It was sure to get more people to buy the Wii U and the 3DS, because Sonic has a massive fan base still. It's still a huge franchise, and it will be for some more time to come. There's still some great Sonic games being made. There's some touchy ones here and there, but it's still a big deal to many people. So that was good for Nintendo, and at the same time there are stats out there to prove that Sega and Sonic games, in particular Sonic games, definitely sell best on Nintendo platforms. That's why Sonic Colors was exclusive to the Wii and 3DS, I believe. And it made sense at the time, especially with the transition into the next gen and the Wii U coming earlier on. It definitely made sense for all parties. So if Sega go back to making multi-platform games, that would be absolutely fine with me. As long as the Wii U still gets a look in, and so does the 3DS, that would be great by me. I don't mind, because they'll still get some sales on the Xbox One and the PS4. But if it was to just say Nintendo exclusive, also that would be awesome. I think it would work out fine for both parties. I don't think Sega would lose too many sales, and I don't know, it seems to make sense having a Sonic game onto a Nintendo system. And I know that would have sounded really weird back when Nintendo and Sega were fighting it out in the console wars, but it just makes sense to have Sonic on the Wii U and on the 3DS, and I'm glad that that's the home for Sonic Boom. And that actually leaves me with only my final point to make, which is actually the biggest reason why I am excited for this game, because if you haven't already gauged, guys, I am actually pretty excited for this game. I get hyped for most games, and it's just a thing that I have. It's a bad thing. I like most kinds of games, and it's not good. It's not good for my wallet, but you know, that's how it is, and yeah, it's a good thing, really. But anyway, the main reason why I'm actually excited for this game is Big Red Button, which is weird because they haven't made a game yet. This is their first ever game, I believe, and that may sound weird, and yeah, it is. But the main reason is that they're actually made up of some of the people who were Naughty Dog when they made games such as Jak and Daxter and the sequels to that, as well as Crash Bandicoot and a couple of the sequels to that, which is pretty huge to me because they are some of the games that I grew up on. I have so many fond memories of playing Jak and Daxter and then Jak 2. They were absolutely magnificent games, and some of those PlayStation exclusive classics were just I love those games so much. Nearly as much as I love some of the Nintendo classics, actually, and some of the Nintendo exclusives. They were just very solid games. I have so many fond memories on Jak and Daxter, and the same can be actually said about Crash Bandicoot. I have some great memories on some of those games as well. And I know that this is a lot to ask for, but if they were part of the development team that could make games like that, then I think it's something that I can ask for and it still be half reasonable. So I hope that they can capture the kind of magic that I found in the Jak and Daxter series and the Crash Bandicoot series and merge it into this beautiful match made in heaven with the Sonic series. Add some of that speed from Sonic, make it a fast game, but at the same time also add elements of the Jak and Daxter, Crash Bandicoot series, because it looks like that kind of game to me. It looks like a kind of hybrid of those, and keep the same kind of quality that they had in those games, while adding something new to the Sonic name, while still staying true to that Sonic name. And it is a lot to ask for, don't get me wrong, but I think that it is something that is within the realms of possibility. It's something that could potentially happen if they get this game right. I mean, it's got to be spot on for that to happen, but it could happen. And that brings us to about it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching it. It's been a bit longer than usual, actually. I'm not sure if you like that. I know it's usually a quick little video by me, but I was just excited by this and it just carried on. I just had more to say about it than I thought I did, and you know, that's good. More video for you guys. I hope that you're happy about that. So as usual, if you could please like the video, that would be a massive help. Also comment down below, I love discussions with you guys, and please subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thank you very much, guys. Bye.